Hey guys, Curtis here, and today we're going to talk about gear. So, I guess let's start with my pack. I have a custom 46 liter light AF full suspension pack, and this is in the intergalactic pattern with custom intergalactic side pockets. I really like this pack. The reason I went with the 46 liter, a little larger size, is sometimes I'll be having to carry Rebel's pack and Rebel's food. If he's having a hard time or if he's overheating, then I'll take his pack and shove it inside mine. So I needed the extra room for some of Rebel's gear sometimes. So that's why I got the 46 liter. I probably could have gone with like a 35 if I didn't have Rebel, but better to have the extra space with the dog. And I got the a light AF fanny pack in intergalactic pattern also. Matches my bag. I'll keep my cell phone in here and snacks and treats for Rebel. Alright, let's talk about my sleep system. So in the beginning, up until the Smokies, I'm going to be using my REI Magma 10 degree bag. It's a good mid-range bag, mid-range price. It's very lofty and warm, but it's 30 ounces. It's kind of heavy for a sleeping bag, but I'll be okay with it. I like how warm it is, and it opens up real big so I can cover up Rebel if I need to. And this is one of my newest pieces of gear. This is a Gossamer Gear Thin Light foam pad. And I picked up this because my seat pad was Rebel's sleeping pad, but I switched out Rebel's sleeping pad. He was going to use a 5-cell Z-Lite, Thermarest Z-Lite pad for sleeping, but I decided that I didn't want to have to hassle with such a small pad. He's a big dog, and I don't think he doesn't fit all the way on the Z-Lite. So instead I'm gonna be bringing this, it's a Nemo Tensor, and it's a small mummy size. So it's only 9.6 ounces, and it's going to be a lot warmer than that Z-Lite for Rebel. So this is Rebel's pad, and I'm going with the Neo Air X Lite that I've already got a lot of miles on this pad. It's a good pad, and it's still in good shape. Hopefully it lasts the whole AT for me. Okay. Next thing we can talk about, I guess, is my tent. I went with the Z-Packs Duplex. It's really light, only 19 ounces. It's a trekking pole tension tent. And yeah, I love how spacious this thing is. Plenty of room for Rebel and I. Last summer we used a Nemo Hornet 2-person, and that's pretty small. Even though it's a 2-person, it's really small for me and Rebel. So I'm glad we upgraded to the Duplex. A lot lighter and bigger. My trekking poles are REI Flash carbon fiber trekking poles. And I removed the wrist straps up here because I didn't like them. I know some people swear by them, but I tried them and I don't like them. wrist straps. So over here I have 2 light AF ditty bags, and in one of them I have my rain gear. My rain jacket is a Rab Phantom. Yeah, that's what it is. And this thing is super light. It only weighs 3 ounces. It's a really nice jacket, kind of expensive, but I didn't want a really heavy rain setup. And for my rain pants, I have, let's see if I can remember. I know they're Enlightened Equipment, and they're their lightest rain pants. I want to say Wind Riders or something like that, but I got them in the 10D fabric, so they're a little heavier, a little more durable than some of the fabrics they have. And I also keep my microfiber pack towel in here. I'll use this for wiping off Rebel before he gets in the tent. Make sure he's not soaking wet, and then I can also use this to wipe down the inside of my tent in the morning if there's condensation buildup on the inside. So that's my rain setup. And it's only like a total weight of like 5 ounces. In my other light AF ditty bag, I keep my sleeping clothes, sleeping gear. So these will always stay in here, and these are just dedicated to sleeping. I don't want this stuff getting wet, so it's going to stay in the bottom of my pack, in the ditty bag, always. So I have a outdoor research down hat. Keep me nice and warm at night. A light pair of smart wool socks, sleeping socks. Smart wool 150 gram base layers, bottoms. And my 100% silk shirt from REI. Very light, very warm. Great for sleeping. So I should be pretty comfortable and warm at night. I'm going to be using 2 smart water bottles for my hydration, for my water storage. And for my cook setup, I'm going to be using an alcohol stove setup. So I have a 8-ounce Nalgene container to hold my fuel. This is a Hilltop Packs stuff sack that my MSR Titan 750 milliliter pot stays in. It's a snug fit. Yeah, so this is the MSR Titan 750 milliliter. And inside of it, I keep my Fancy Feast container that will hold the alcohol. Have a Toaks titanium windscreen. And this is a Napsictok tri-fuel titanium pot holder. So this setup can be used with Esbit cubes, alcohol, or wood, which I really like because every once in a while I like to cook with wood, or have a little fire with sticks, and this gives me the option of doing both, cooking with both wood and alcohol. I got this off of Enlightened Equipment's website. So all of this fits inside of my pot. We'll get that on there later. Alright, I should have done these with the tent, but these are my tent stakes. I keep 8 of them in here. I think, yeah, two MSR groundhogs, 2 carbon fiber poles, and 4 of the super lightweight titanium poles. And they are inside a Hilltop Packs tent stake bag. And this is a Hilltop Packs rock bag for hanging your food. And inside of here I got some Zing It line. This is my Z-Packs food bag. I wish I would have gotten a custom food bag from Hilltop Packs, but I got this on sale, so I don't know. Hopefully I can differentiate my bag from other people's. So this is my 2 comfort items. This is my Tokes 450 milliliter coffee mug. I like my coffee, I like my tea, and I like to be able to eat my oatmeal and drink coffee at the same time, so I have a mug completely dedicated to coffee and tea. And this is my other comfort item. It's a Sea to Summit Zero's ultralight pillow. And for my electronics, I have a new Samsung S20 phone that I'm going to be filming everything on. And I have this Anker 26,000 mAh. It's the power cord, I believe, and this thing will charge my phone like 5 times, and it only charges in 3 hours. So I'll never have to worry about running out of battery, and I'll be able to film as much as I want. But like, this weighs 26 ounces. This is the heaviest thing in my pack by far. We got some cords here. So this is my Anker charging cord, my headlamp charging cord, and headphones. This is Rebel's dog bowl. This is a Dyneema dog bowl that I got off of Groundbird Gear's website. I think it only weighs like 0.3 ounces or something. Holds water perfectly. It's a nice lightweight solution to a dog bowl. Here we have my water setup. It's just a Sawyer squeeze, a C-Knock bag, and a coupling for doing easy gravity filtering. Keep those in a little Ziploc bag. And this is a bag of just wet wipes and on-the-go dude wipes. They're like individual wet wipes, basically. And this is my Hilltop Packs ditty bag that I kind of keep miscellaneous stuff in. I have my titanium trowel. Or it's not titanium. No, it's aluminum. It's the Deuce number 2. And I didn't use a trowel last year on my hike, but I decided to pick one up this year, mainly because of Rebel, so I can take care of his poop and bury it. If you have a dog, bury your dog's shit. And titanium spork for eating. Got a couple band-aids in here and some first aid, antiseptic towelettes, and antibiotic ointment. Small little first aid kit. This is my NU25 headlamp. It only weighs an ounce and this thing is super bright. And I have the elastic band as the head strap. Got this off of Lightsmith, I believe. And then last but not least, my Z-Pax toothbrush with toothpaste in there. So I have these Dirty Girl gaiters in a space pattern, match my bag. And this is a Niofume pack liner. Goes inside of my pack, helps keep everything dry. So after the Smokies, I plan on switching sleeping bags. Like I said, I'm gonna start out with the Magma 10, but after the Smokies, I plan on switching to my brand new Enlightened Equipment Revelation quilt. And this is a 40-degree quilt, and I got it in 950 fill. So this thing only weighs 16 ounces. It's almost half the weight as my Magma 10. And it's really warm for a 40-degree bag. Can't wait to switch to it. Alright guys, let's talk about Rebel stuff. I already showed you Rebel's sleeping pad that he's going to be using. It's the Nemo Tensor Short Insulated Pad. Weighs 9.6 ounces. I'm going to be carrying this most of the time. I'm not going to make him carry it. Should be nice and warm sleeping on top of that. For his paws, I have these kid socks that I'm going to put on his feet when he's inside the tent. That way he doesn't potentially pop our pads or put holes in the tent. And I also have the Gossamer Gear thin light foam pad that I could lay on top of it or wrap Rebel up in it potentially if it's really cold. So we got his pad, his socks. This is Rebel's leash. This is from Nonstop Dogwear, and it's a bungee leash. It's the full length of it is completely elastic and bungee, and it's got this really nice clip-on cord that it swivels, so it's not going to get all tangled up, and it locks right onto his harness, so don't have to worry about it coming off. This is a super high quality dog leash. I think it was like $50 or something like that, and it was made in Sweden, I think. Rebel's treats. Be carrying lots of treats for Rebel. He deserves it. And Rebel's dog bowl. This is a Dyneema dog bowl, 0.3 ounces. I'll be carrying it. This is a dry bag that I'll put Rebel's socks and his quilt inside of. And sometimes I'll be attaching this to the top of his vest, to the top of his pack. If he doesn't have full food, then he'll be carrying his quilt and his socks. So his quilt is it's a Groundbird Gear turtle top quilt, and I had an extra 1.5 inch layer of loft inside of it to make it a little warmer. And this quilt is very awesome for dogs. It snaps right onto them like a harness, so the quilt can't come off them at night. And it has a lot of different features, like these snaps in all the corners, so he can actually wear this as a vest while hiking. If I keep him leashed, and if there's not a bunch of brush on the trail and it's nice and wide, nothing for the quilt to snag on. But he loves this quilt. Keeps him nice and warm, and it wraps like completely around him. I think it weighs like 9 ounces or 10 ounces or something like that. And Rebel's pack. This is the Groundbird Gear Blazing Saddles pack, and it's completely custom fit for Rebel. So there's really not much chance of him getting chafed by this, and we've already done plenty of test hikes, and it fits him perfect. So inside of here, I have his food. On both sides are in dry bags. Last year I used Ziploc bags, and they didn't last very long. They would eventually deteriorate inside of the pack, and then the food would come spilling out inside of the pack, and if the pack got wet, it all just became nasty mush inside of the pack, and it smelled bad, and it was gross. So we went with dry bags this year, and I think it's going to work a lot better. Hey, I wanted to show you guys the shoes that I'll be using for the AT. I already have 4 brand new pair ready to go, and I've tested each one for many miles, and I know that they work for my feet very well. I have extra Darn Tough socks here. Can't have enough of these babies. These are the best socks you can get for hiking. Like, nothing beats them. I'll be starting out the trail with this brand new pair of Hoka 1-1 Speed Goat 4s. Be starting out with this pair. I already have the Velcro on the back for the dirty girls, and I have another brand new pair of Speed Goat 4s ready to go. And then I have 2 pairs of these Salomon XA Pro 3Ds. These are the shoes that I used on my hike in the North Country Trail last summer. You can see the tread on these. And these are the ones I used last summer and put over 800 miles on these. You can see the difference in tread. These shoes worked really good for me. These are also in both shoes that I have are in wide version. I don't have really wide feet, but for hiking, I definitely prefer wide-toed shoes. And then another thing I wanted to show you guys was my summer hiking outfit. I put together like a full matching outfit for hiking in the summer. I found these really cool Smart Bowl. They're actually ski socks, but they have a really cool pattern on them, and they're still Smart Wool. So there's like a skier or a snowboarder on the back, but still pretty cool with the stars and the planet on there. So those are my socks to match my bag. These are some running shorts that I got, and they have the half split for super mobility, and they have like a liner, so probably don't even have to wear underwear with these. Super breathable, light, match my pack and my socks. And this is my face mask slash neck gaiter slash bandana. Matching, of course. And I got this awesome shirt. It is polyester, but it should work for hiking. Especially in the summer, I'm not going to have to worry too much about wearing smart wool base layers or anything. Hey, so these are the clothes that I'm going to be starting the Appalachian Trail with. I have my merino wool base layer bottoms, some cool hiking pants. These are like the stretchy kind. They have a wax exterior that's supposed to repel water a little bit. Very comfortable. Have my smart wool t-shirt, 150 grams. And smart wool quarter zip, long sleeve, 250 grams. Smart wool underwear. Darn tough socks. And my Enlightened Equipment Torrid Apex jacket. It's light, it's warm. Tested it in the rain and the snow. It does wet through, but it can take a little precipitation. And then I have my Patagonia down jacket as a backup, just in case I'm a little too cold out there. I can have this sent to me. I won't be starting the trail with it, but I have it as a backup. So I'll leave a link to Rebel and I's lighter packs down in the description. Thanks for watching.